to another video and another episode of I've Lost My Mind and Bought Too Many Books. So for some reason I decided that I don't have enough books, and the 30 odd books I bought from Book Outlet in January were just not enough. I bought some more. So I wasn't planning on filming anything today, which is why I look like this. The best shirt ever. If you're a nurse, you understand. Deal me in, Florence. Yeah, I wasn't planning on filming anything today, so here we are in all of my glory. I don't really want to wait. I did not know this was going to be delivered today. I thought that this would come over the weekend, so I figured I would Figured I would open it over the weekend for you all, but that's not how this happened. So let's just do it. All right. Oh God, big box. I can't wait. So am I the only person who can't do, like, I can't have packages sitting. I don't know how these people, like, who do these, like, giant unboxings where they, like, save up everything that they've bought in, like, a month and then they unbox them. You're insane. You're insane people. I'm shanking a knife at you. What's wrong? I'm an insane person. Anyway. It's not as bad as the last one, okay? I wasn't as bad. For me, this is a tame Book Outlet haul. I have so many problems. Where do we even start in this box of fun? I think there's a lot of fantasy in here. There's a lot of, like, me trying to complete complete series. You know what I mean. For the love of God, I can't talk. See, I wasn't planning on filming today. I need a cup of tea. I need something, but I didn't make tea. So we're just going to dive into this, and I'm going to shut up because... Focus, Alyssa. Go through your books. You only have so much time for this. Okay, so I got another one of those Edmond Crispin novels that I read, that I bought in the last box. They had another one on there, so I just got it. This one's Frequent Hearses. So, I don't know, they're cute. They kind of have, like, PG Woodhouse. That's what I really think it feels like. It feels like a PG Woodhouse story, but made as a mystery novel, like a murder mystery, as opposed to, like, a tongue-in-cheek, like, commentary on, you know, 1920s society. This is kind of like a tongue-in-cheek 1940s murder mystery. I don't know, it's good. I enjoy it. We're gonna try to stack them up here. Hopefully you can see them all. I don't know if you can, but this is just not a sturdy place. Ooh, guys, I found something from one of my other unboxings. We're just gonna put that over there. My Plain Jane, which is a little bit beat up, but I don't care. Fantastic, romantic, comedic, entirely faithful retelling of Jane Eyre. I love Jane Eyre, so let's do it. I'm a little bit tired of Beauty and the Beast retellings to a certain extent. Like, I'm open to them if they're good, but part of me is like, I don't want to read you if you're not really good. So I'm like, I like that there's this in the world, that there's retellings of classic novels. So I'm all for Jane Eyre. I don't care to talk to the people who don't like Jane Eyre. You know who you are. Friends of mine. All right, let's see. I got the first book in Etiquette and Espionage, the finishing school. It looked interesting. I don't know, this could be horrible, but basically it's like this girl gets sent to this finishing school for ladies, and it turns out that they end up being, like, assassins or something. So, I mean, that sounds like fun to me. It looks pretty quick. I don't know why all of my Book Outlet books this time are, like, beat to shit. Like, what did they do when they packed this one? Holy moly. Anyway, doesn't matter. These are just for fun. I probably won't keep them in my collection. At least not that one. I got a bunch of the beautiful creatures, but I don't know. Let's see. I got beautiful creatures. I got beautiful darkness. I got beautiful chaos. I don't think I have beautiful redemption in here. I don't think I have it in here, but if it shows up, it shows up. And then as a spin-off, I got Dangerous Creatures. This is the first one, I think. This is the first one in this series. But it looks like I'm gonna need one more to complete that series. I don't know a lot about this, but I've seen it around for a long time, and I think it's something that people really love, so I'm willing to give it a try, sort of sight unseen. Trying to get these out in some sort of order here. I got this because it looked like it was cute, Me A Lobster, and I feel like I've seen some stuff about this. The city of San Francisco is being stalked by a huge shaved vampire cat named Chet. And only I, Abby Normal, and my manga-haired love monkey stand between the ravenous monster and a blood massacre of the general public. I mean, yeah, that sounded ludicrous, and I will read that. Give me all the ludicrous books. Anyway, I just posted a photo, and I can hear my computer downstairs going bing, 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 bing. All right, I don't know what order these go in, and I can't seem to figure it out because it doesn't tell me in any way, shape, or form which they go in, but I think they go in this order, so we're gonna go with this. We're just gonna take a stab in the dark and go with this. I thought this book was bigger. All right, focus, Alyssa. So I got either the first three or the only three of the House of Furies by Madeline Rowe, because I've seen a lot of people praise the Asylum series that she has, and these, I don't think they really had Asylum. Maybe they did have Asylum on there, but these sounded a lot more up my alley. Louisa Dinton has nowhere to go. Alone and afraid, she's just fled a brutal English boarding school where punishment was the lesson of the day when she meets an old woman who offers her employment as a maid at a boarding house. She thinks she's been saved. When she goes there, she begins to fear for this man named Lee, who is not like the other guests at the boarding house. He's charismatic and kind, and Louisa knows that it may be up to her to save him from an untimely judgment, but in this house of distortions and lies, how can Louisa be sure whom to trust? The first book in it's a new gothic horror series. Photographs and illustrations help bring to life the terrifying house you'll want to visit and escape from again and again. So that was kind of part of what I liked. They're really beautiful books. So it's the House of Furies, the Court of Shadows, these may be out of order, and Tomb of Ancients. Does it say this? Epic Finale. Second book. Yeah. Okay, so I think it's just these three books in the series. Sorry, I can't find everything in this box. But they're really pretty, like the actual stories, like that's really lovely. It's a time period that I enjoy. There's illustrations inside there. Like, I am pumped to read these. I mean, come on. I know I'm an adult, but like, come on. You know what, just because I'm old doesn't mean I can't have fun. All right. I got Obsidio, which is the third book in the Illuminae files, because I need to get Gemina, and I want to finish this series, and I can't finish this series because I don't have Gemina, but I have, this is beautiful. I kind of want to get a hardcover in each of them because the hardcovers are really pretty, but I didn't know if I was going to like Illuminae, to be honest with you, so I didn't buy Illuminae in hardcover. So now I'm going to have to, like, I don't know, donate it to the library or maybe give it away for somebody if somebody wants to read Illuminae. But I mean, they're just so beautiful. I got a copy of The Magicians, which I feel like, isn't this a television show? Yeah, it's a series on Sci-Fi. It sounded really interesting. Quentin Coldwater is brilliant but miserable. High school math genius. He's secretly fascinated with a series of children's fantasy novels set in a magical land called Fillory, not Filroy. Get your letters straight. And real life is disappointing by comparison. When Quentin is unexpectedly admitted to an elite secret college of magic, it looks like his wildest dreams may have come true. I mean, I like all of that. I like magic. I like, that's me. I also got Midnight at the Electric, which I've seen around BookTube a lot, and it sounds weird and like good weird, and it's short, so I figured let's go with it. It's sort of following 3 different timelines. You've got England in 1919, Oklahoma in 1934 during the Dust Bowl, and Kansas in 2065. Says, while their stories spanned thousands of miles and multiple generations, Lenore, Catherine, and Audrey's fates are entwined in ways both heartbreaking and hopeful. And this, it just sounded like, I don't know, I might cry. Or I might just find it too weird. I don't know. Let's see. I got the Shadow and Bone series because I've been seeing this around and it sounds like it's something that's totally up my alley, and I just want to read it. So I got myself a nice little box set of that. I don't know where to go with this so it doesn't fall. Don't fall. I feel like we're playing Jenga. All right. Only 4 more. I got City of Brass. I'm not even gonna say her last name because I'm gonna destroy it. But this, I don't know, it's an adult fantasy novel that sounded fantastic. I think where are we? Nahari has never believed in magic. Certainly she has power on the streets of 18th century Cairo. She's editing Alyssa here. I think what I meant to say was Cairo, not Cairo. Back to the video. She is a con woman of unsurpassed talent, but she knows better than anyone that the trades she uses to get by, palm reading, czars, and a mysterious gift for healing, are all tricks. Both means to a delightful end of swindling Ottoman nobles and a reliable way to survive. I can't read out loud. She accidentally summons Dara, an equally sly, darkly mysterious djinn warrior, to her side during one of her cons. She's forced to reconsider her beliefs, for Dara tells Nahari an extraordinary tale across hot, windswept sands teeming with creatures of fire and rivers, where the mythical Marid sleep, past ruins of once magnificent human metropolises and mountains where the circling birds of prey are more than what they seem. It just sounds like it's going to be like a sweeping sort of adventure that should be really interesting, and I know lots of people love this book, so I'm excited to have it in hard copy. I thought this was, for some reason I thought this book was like bigger. I don't know, but I mean maybe some copies are. The font's kind of small. I don't know. Not complaining. It's beautiful. All right, we're back to Jenga. 4 more books. All right, I got Spectacle because the second book is coming out, or is out now, and it sounded interesting. We've got death and murder and sort of Jack the Rippery stuff, and young girls doing the solving, and you know, visions, and it just sounded really lovely. So hopefully I like it so that I can get the second one. That's out now. And then I have this I just happened to stumble upon, and it sounded really interesting. And again, like, how did this get so destroyed? How do you destroy how do you destroy a hardback? I mean, can you see how like fucked up that is? I don't know if it's like my mailman, or like if Book Outlet hates me, or what, but like, holy moly, that's fucked up. Wow. Okay, anyway, this just sounded really interesting. So this is called Labyrinth of Spirits, and I think it's about like, it sounds like it's gonna be right up there in terms of similar sort of plot structures or like ideas as a Starless Sea, where you've got like, it's a book about readers for readers, and it's a book about books and that kind of thing. In this haunting new novel, Carlos Ruiz Zafón proves yet again that he is a masterful storyteller and pays homage to the world of books, to his ingenious creation of the Cemetery of Forgotten Books, and to that magical bridge between literature and our lives. So like that last comment is why I feel like this is gonna have sort of stylisty sort of vibes in a way. But I don't know, I mean, this is a beefy book. How big is this book? This is like 800 pages, so we're gonna have fun trying to read this. And not like 800 YA pages, that's 800 adult reading pages. And then the last book I got is Shatter Me, because one of my chat groups on Bookstagram, we were talking about it, and one person ordered it, and then the next person ordered it, and then the next person, and then me. So I think we're all gonna read this together. I did not buy the entire set like some of us did, because I'm worried that I won't like this. I don't know. Maybe it's because I keep thinking this is after. Something about the covers, maybe it's because they're blue and they have the same like type font. My brain keeps linking this to after, and after just sounds so incredibly awful that like my brain can't separate it. So my brain just thinks this is gonna be incredibly awful. So I really hope to prove my brain wrong when I read this, because yeah, I don't even know what this is about. I'm along for the ride here, all right? That's what I'm here for. So yeah, that's the damage I did. It's really not that bad when you think about it. I don't know who I'm trying to convince here. 2, 4, 16, 18, 20. What's that, like 21 books? I mean, that's better. Maybe my next book outlet will only be like 11 bucks. Progress. I have problems. Okay. I'm gonna try to figure out where I can put these because it's official. I have more books than sense, and that's it. Everybody have a great day. This is my impromptu little hello video. I did not mean to film this today, but here we go. More books. I really want to read these House of Fury ones. Like so bad. Okay. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I really don't want to have this be like a monthly series on my channel where I just buy books from Book Outlet. I mean, unless Book Outlet, you want to make a deal with me, I do not. I can't. I don't know where I'd put them all. Or maybe I could just like behave and not buy 20 books, but that's unlikely. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.